Hey folks, your OS Reviews. So today we're taking a video first look and a quick review of the Soshine E4S A650. This is a lithium-ion battery power bank, but it's a unique power bank in the sense that the batteries themselves are not included and you can pop them in or purchase them separately. It's actually using a pretty standard rechargeable battery size. It's the same size you find on some torches that are also available on Amazon, and of course you can pick them up in packs of 2 or 4 for about $20 to $30 each. Not overly expensive considering that you can use them for hundreds of times, but again, this thing is basically just a shell which houses the battery. It provides power through a USB output, allows you to charge it more easily, and has an LCD screen on the front, so it allows you to use those rechargeable batteries in a more productive manner. So this particular Soshine battery charger or power bank's shell sells on Amazon for about 15 bucks, which isn't too expensive, but then again, it doesn't really have too many parts going for it either. You can simply slide the top off to reveal the 2 slots for you to place in those rechargeable batteries. They are larger than your standard size of AA battery, so that is something to keep in mind. But otherwise, you can just put them in. There is a quick slot here as well for you to take those batteries out more easily, and when you're done, you just slide this door back in place, and it seems pretty solid as well. It's made out of plastic, so it feels okay. It's a little bit on the light side of the spectrum, but it seems like it's well constructed enough for day-to-day usage. And the bottom features some basic info about the unit, including the specific model number, also known as the E4S power bank charger, and you can see some of the capacity information as well. It provides 5 volt 1 amp or 5 volt 2.1 amps. You can set that through the main settings screen. So if you select the latter, it's capable of charging even larger devices like tablets or the Apple iPad, which requires more energy to be flowing through to be charged at a faster rate. There's also a rubber feet here, which prevents the unit from sliding around on a surface or a desk. The LCD screen in the front is a little bit small. It's also a monochrome screen, but it does have a backlight and shows your percentage, such as 100%, 98%. So essentially, this also is a good way for you to check, I guess, how much battery is left in a very precise way if you want to use it for that. But otherwise, you can also toggle back and forth between the power settings as aforementioned on the base. The top just features the company logo as well as the charging port for the unit itself. Micro USB. It does come with a micro USB cable in the box. It takes about 2.5 hours to completely charge this unit when you have both batteries inserted. And there's that aforementioned USB 5 volt capable of 2.1 amp output, just 1 port. So we would have liked to see 2 ports since this is a relatively large power bank. So that's something that the company could consider in a future iteration model. In terms of specs, it actually performs pretty well, which is a little bit surprising for us at first because, again, it requires a lot of moving parts that you have to insert, so we thought that's going to decrease the efficiency of the charging. But actually not really. Charging up an Android phone, a typical Android device, so around 4.5 to 5 inches, takes only 2 hours to complete. And fully charging the iPhone 6s took us only 3 hours to complete as well. So those are respectable numbers. It's going to vary slightly depending on your product, but decent. Not as fast as Qualcomm Quick Charge enabled power banks, but then again, those are a lot more expensive. It also comes with a quick user guide that documents the various parts as well as how to set things up, how to use it. It is a smart power bank in the sense it's not going to overheat or overcharge your device, so once charging is complete, it will automatically turn off. So you can see some basic info here. It says full. After that, the device will shut off automatically just to prevent the unit from, again, being overcharged or overheating, and that really won't happen. So all in all, a pretty nice design. It's an interesting twist. It allows you to use rechargeable batteries in a smarter way. Does it really save you money compared to just getting a typical power bank? Perhaps not. That's just because regular power banks have become a dime a dozen on Amazon, and they are extremely cheap now. You can pick one up for, I guess, 5 to 10 bucks even if you look hard enough, also on places on eBay. So this might not be the most cheapest thing in the world, but you already have the specific size of rechargeable lithium-ion batteries laying around. You could definitely use this as another way to extend your functionality. Check out more information about this in our official written review, but this has been our video. Thanks for watching here at OS Reviews. This is the E45 mobile power bank charger.